Hello again, everyone. It's Wendy from Stamping with Wendy A, and I'm going to make a little bit of a different style card today. It's Sunday morning and it's finally not raining. It's sunny outside. It's a bit windy. It's great washing weather. So I've got a load of washing on. I've got some washing out, and then I thought I'd get in the craft room and make a video. All right. So today I'm going to use this DSP. I showed you this in one of my previous videos. Excuse me. This is the In Good Taste Designer Series paper. And it's on page 132, and you can see you got a lot of different beautiful pieces of cardstock. So anyway, this is the one that I'm using today. Okay, so I have also got some smoky slate cardstock ready to be the base, and I'll just fold that in half. So this is an A4 piece of cardstock cut in half, and then I've folded it into a standard card size. So what I need to do is cut down my DSP so it fits nicely on that card. And I want to leave a little bit of a border around the outside, so I'll just cut it down slightly smaller than the card base. So I like to cut it about 6 mils smaller, which gives you a 3 mil border. Okay, so I'll show you what I mean. There we go. You've got about a 3 mil border all round. So what I thought might be fun to do is just to make it look a little bit rustic here, and I'm just going to mess up that corner a little bit. Actually saw this card on oh geez, I can't remember if it was Facebook or Instagram, and it was designed by one of the Stampin' Up artisan design team. They do some great ideas, so that's where this one came from. Okay, so we've got our base organised. Now I'm going to also use the daisy, the medium daisy punch. So I'm going to punch out some daisies from some white cardstock. I'm going to punch 4 and layer them on top of each other, and that will make me two daisies. Here we are. So that's how they will layer. Alright, so what I will do, I might use my bone folder here just to curl the edges over. So what are you all doing on this fine sunny day? Hopefully you're getting some crafting time in. I wonder why they call these a bone folder. Maybe years ago they used to be made out of bone. That's the only thing I can think of. If somebody knows, let me know in the comments, yeah, where you think that name came from. Okay, I've got some other bits of card here ready for some other things. I might just go back to this here and do a bit of stamping. So I'm using the Daisy Lane cling set, stamp set, and this is the size daisy that I've used, but I'm not going to stamp. I'm only going to use the middle of that daisy, and I'm also going to use this this leaf here. So I've got that ready on a block. Now the ink I'm going to use is, it's a retired ink. It's called Emerald Envy, but it is very similar to shared spruce. So I will, that's what I'm going to use. Just checking that I called that the right name. Oh, shaded. Yeah, sorry about that. Can't read my own writing. So shaded spruce is a very similar colour. So you can't get the Emerald Envy anymore, but you certainly can get the shaded spruce. Okay. Lovely. So what I think I'll do, I'll put a couple of leaves in this corner here. And I'll put some over here where I'm going to put my daisies. Okay. Clean that off. All right, I've got some yellow cardstock here where I'm going to make some centres for my daisies, and I will stamp this size here. Just get myself a block, and I'm going to use the black Memento ink for this. I'm only interested in the middle section because I've got my daisy leaves that I've cut out of the with my punch, so don't need to worry about that. Okay, so I'll just cut these out. So when you're cutting, fussy cutting, it's easier to move the card and just to keep the scissors still. That's what I find anyway. So all you've got to do is very slowly cut with your scissors, and you just move the cardstock around. Now I have changed my mind. Now that I see that that middle section is a little bit small, so I'm going to go for the big daisy center. clean. These rubber stamps don't get stained like the photopolymer, but I do got into a habit of cleaning my stamps. I try to anyway. Okay, take 2. Hopefully this is a better size. Okay, let's have a look at that. Yeah, that looks a bit better. Sometimes it's a bit of trial and error with these things, as you would know. Lovely. Hopefully they're not too big. I don't think so. Okay, so next I'm going to use some of the Emerald Envy cardstock, which is, as I say, you could use the shaded spruce instead. I think that's a pretty good alternative. And I'm going to make a thank you card again, and I'm going to use this thanks here from the Biggest Wish. Yeah, that block's not big enough. We'll go to a little bit bigger block. I know. It was just hanging off the edge. So I'm going to do this with, I might just give that a little clean. I don't know whether it's not clean or whether it's, yeah, I don't think I'd cleaned that properly last time, so that's good. Yes, I'm going to heat emboss this with white embossing powder. So I'm using my Versamark stamp pad. This Versamark is very sticky. Just have to remember my little anti-static powder pouch. So it's really good to put that on first because it removes any static, it removes any stickiness, any oily fingerprints. Because when you do heat embossing with white powder, the white powder tends to stick to everything. Okay, so I'll use a little bit of paper underneath. That will catch all of the excess powder. Lovely. Okay, I'll just pop that back in the container. Put the lid on before I get it everywhere. And just give that a little bit of a clean. Okay, so I'm just going to have a look at this and just see if I've got any stray bits of powder. And I'm going to use my little brush just to remove any stray bits. Because once I put the heat onto this, they will stick and then become permanent. Considering I used my anti-static pillow. There's a few on there. There we go. All right. Get my heat tool out, and it's a little bit, it's got ink and paint all over it, so but again, it's a bit of an Old Faithful, so could be a bit noisy, and I apologise in advance. You can see the powder melting here. That's good. Okay. Wonderful. That looks great. So what I'm going to do now is I will use one. I think I'll use one of my dies to cut this out. Just make sure it's big enough. Yeah, I think that will do the job. Fingers crossed that I've chosen the right die. I'm just a little bit concerned about the dots. The die itself is fine. It's just the dots. I just don't want them to be cutting into my my white embossing. Let's have a look how we've gone. Ah, yeah, that's not too bad. Okay, let's get this off the table. A few little tiny dots that are still in there, so we'll just pop them out with my take your pick tool. There we go. Good. Oh, I've just missed one there. There we go. All right, so should be ready to put this card together. So I'll just get some glue for the back of this. So I've got my Tombow liquid glue. All the products I'm using today will be in the description box below. So if you click on the links, it will take you to my online store and make it very easy if you want to purchase anything. Again, if you're not feeling confident about purchasing online, give me a call and I can do it for you. All the details will be in the description box below. Okay, so I'm going to use some of the, this is the crumb cake twine. Comes in a pack of 5, so Baker's Twine Essential Packs, and you get all of these colours. Unless I change my mind and use the grey. Yeah, I think I might use the grey, you know. I was going to use crumb cake, but I'll pop that in and I'm going to use the grey. That's a great little pack. It gives you lots of twine and some great neutral colours that will go with everything. So I might just pop my daisies together, and then I can have a bit of a plan of where I'm going to put everything. So I'll just bring in a pair of tweezers here. I just find that my big fingers are not very good for any fine work. It's a good one. Okay, and we'll bring these over as well. I love that daisy set. I don't use it often enough. So I think I'm going to have to start using it more often. Okay, so this is where my daisies are going to go. I'll pop them on like that. And we'll use a bit of twine. I think we'll make a really big bow. Pop my thanks in there somewhere. So I might put my thanks down first. Don't forget to leave me a comment and let me know what you think. And yeah, always let me know where you're watching from. I love to hear if you're watching from somewhere other than Australia. Well, I love to hear where you are in Australia as well, but it's wonderful to hear that people are watching all over the world. And that's where I'm going to put those. So what I want to do is I'm going to tie myself a really big double bow. And yes, I notice nobody has given me any bow tying hints yet, because I'm not the greatest of bow tiers. This might not be so bad because it is a bigger bow, so we may not struggle. Oh, don't speak too soon. I think it's my the problem is my fumble fingers. Let's bring in the old tweezers here. There we go. So the bow has been tied. I've just got to adjust it now. Mind you, the adjustment isn't going so great. Oh, here we go. We're having a little bit of success here now. So yeah, I'll just a quick hello to Tammy. Tammy in the USA. I know that she's been watching all of my videos. So hi Tammy. Anne, hello Anne, and hello Wendy. Wendy is another Stampin' Up demonstrator. She was the first person I ever bought my first Stampin' Up products from. So hi Wendy, and hi Jennifer. Jennifer is my daughter, and Jennifer watches too and is a crafter. Of course, how could she not be? Oops, so I've just got a little bit of a glue dot on this here, so just going to put that about there. And then I'm going to stick my one flower there, and I'm going to glue them down. I don't want them to be popped like that. I'll show you in a minute. I may have just put just a tad too much glue on that there, so I'm just going to take a bit off there. So just pop that down. So I just don't want them, if I put them on a dimensional, because I've bent the leaves down like that, they're just going to be sticking up, where if I glue them down, you can still see the bend in the leaves, but I think it just gives a better effect. And then we'll glue this one down. Just put that one here. There we are. All finished. Tell me what you think in the comment box. Nice, quick and easy card. I really like it. A little bit different. But yeah, I'm pretty happy with that one. Okay, that's it for today. See you next time. Have a great day. Bye everyone.